Coming up, Janice English interviews the girls track and field assistant coach, while the Senate shares an emotional video to help promote the dance marathon coming up in just 2 days. Stay tuned to find out more.
Darling, you send me, I know you.
Good morning, Greyhounds. I'm Trever Buis.
And I'm Ireland Jones, once again with your Chtv News. Before we start today's show, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and stay standing for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And before we start our newscast, we have some breaking news for you guys. Last night, Russia launched attacks across Ukraine, hitting cities and bases with airstrikes.
The chief of NATO stated the, quote, brutal act of war shattered peace in Europe, unquote. The White House released a statement stating that President Biden will meet with the world leaders and speak to the American people to announce further consequences.
We'll update you as soon as we know more on our Instagram, Carmel TV.
Switching gears, with the crazy weather happening this week, I think it's best we head down to weather with summer, then over to Stanzy with sports.
Carmel, I'm Smart Prince here with your weather update for today, February 24th, 2022. Today calls for a high of 33 and a low of 23 degrees. A winter weather advisory is predicted for today at 1 p.m. all the way until tomorrow at 4. Fingers crossed for a 2-hour delay or even a snow day. Looking ahead to the weekend, temperatures are seen to increase and the sun will be out. Have a fantastic and safe weekend, Carmel. Now over to Stanzy.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm Stancy Williams with your sports for today. A highlight as we approach the end of Black History Month is Michael Irvin, the ex-football wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys. He was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2007 and continues to be an influential sports commentator on ESPN. He had a total of 11,904 receiving yards. To recap this lovely weekend, Carmel boys basketball had an unfortunate loss against Warren Central, 41-38. The most recent and last home game took place last night with a blowout win against La Lumiere, 74-30. Amazing job, Hounds, and even though it is away, look forward to going to the sectional game against Noblesville or Zionsville next Friday. Boys swimming has their state prelims tomorrow at 6 p.m. Wish them luck. With the Indiana Pacers, they have a game on Friday away at 7 against Oklahoma City Thunder. That has been all the sports for today. Thank you, Carmel. Spring sports are starting up. CHTV's Janice English sat down with a new member of the track and field coaching staff. Then we'll send it back to the host desk.
My name is Coach Markley, and I'm a volunteer assistant coach for girls track and field. Coach McRill, our head coach, was actually my head coach in high school, and so once I graduated, I had mentioned that I would love to coach in the future, and so he said wherever he was, once I was done with school, he would help me be on that coaching squad. So I am an education major, so I just love teaching in general, and I love track a lot, and I wanted to keep up with the sport, and I love helping people, which goes along with teaching, so I thought what better way than combine two of my favorite things, teaching and running, than coaching. Okay. In high school, I ran the 4x1, and the 200 was my best and favorite event, and then I ran the 4 and 4x4 also. One of my favorite runners is Louis Zamperini, and he has a phrase that he would say that helped me get through my workouts and stuff, like a minute of pain is worth a lifetime of glory. So just thinking that really helped me throughout track season, and so I'm looking forward to just seeing how people progress. I think that'll be really cool, seeing how they start off in the preseason to how they finish at the state meet, and to see that progress throughout the season.
Thanks, Janice and Stanzy. Before we send it over to Julia, we'd like to wish a happy birthday to everyone on the screen.
Have a great day, Greyhounds. Now let's see what Julia has for our entertainment update.
Thank you, Trevor, and good morning, Greyhounds. I'm Julia Henn, back with your CHTV entertainment update for today. Now, I'm sure a lot of us are familiar with who David Letterman is. He is a television host, comedian, writer, and producer. For 33 years, he has hosted late night television talk shows, and there's even a building named after him at Ball State University. CHTV's Joe Ayer made a 1-minute history video on David Letterman himself. Let's check it out.
40 years ago this month, Indiana legend David Letterman debuted his late-night talk show called Late Night with David Letterman. The 4-time Emmy Award-winning show was on the airwaves from February of 1982 to June of 1993, during its 11-year run comprising of 1,763 shows. Scores and scores of guests stopped in for a visit, along with numerous segments, skits, and remotes, such as throwing stuff off a 5-story tower, stupid pet tricks, crushing stuff with a hydraulic press, along with a 3,000-pound block, ordering hot dogs with a bullhorn, crushing stuff with a steamroller, crashing into stuff with a 115-ton diesel locomotive, and reading viewer mail every Thursday and Friday. Just to name a few of them, which made the show unlike any other talk show in the early morning hours on NBC. For those interested in viewing clips and full shows of Late Night, take a visit to the YouTube channels of Don Giller and Letterman. This has been Joseph Ayer for CHTV.
We're going to continue after we pause. We'll be right back with Graham Chapman and Harry Gilliam.
Hi, I'm Brandon Anderson from the African History and Culture Club, and for today's influential figure in Black history, I'll be talking about Lewis Hamilton. He is the first and only Black Formula One driver, and he holds the record for the most wins, podiums, and pole positions in his sport. In 2021, he set up the Hamilton Commission in order to get more Black people in the United Kingdom into motorsports. And we have a commercial break now.
This year, Comedy Sports is back in front of a live studio audience. Check out our first home match, Friday, February 25th at 7 o'clock p.m. Tickets are available at carmeldrama.org.
Baba Booey.
Thank you. And now it's time for your daily announcements.
Attention boys distance runners. Practice for tonight is canceled. That is for boys distance runners only. SAT Prep Club will host a meeting today after school in B221. For more information, see Mr. Stacy in B221.
FCA will meet tomorrow at 8:15 in the freshman cafeteria. Thank you to everyone that submitted an entry for the Literary Magazine. For any last-minute submissions, we are opening the form until this Friday at 11:59 p.m. Visit our Instagram at CHS Literary Magazine for more.
Tonight's Black Student Alliance and Rho Kappa Black History Month Trivia Night has been rescheduled due to possible bad weather. It's been moved to March 10th in the freshman cafeteria at 6:45.
The Piano Club will meet tomorrow after school. until 5:15. Please join us for piano-related activities, to meet other piano fans, and to play your favorite pieces. See you in room H315. Applications for the 2022-2023 GCOMs are now available. Please contact Mrs. Kelly in H227B or Mr. Ringenberg in H317. If you have questions, applications are due March 1st at 11:59 p.m.
That's all the daily announcements we have for you. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Carmel TV, follow us on YouTube at Carmel Television, and on Twitter at CHTV. I've been Ireland Jones.
And I've been Trever Buis with your CHTV News. Be sure to stay tuned after the show for Carmel's Miracle Minute, a video sponsored by Riley.
One more thing, today is National Tortilla Chip Day, so make sure to enjoy some tortilla chips.
Have a thrilling Thursday, Greyhounds.
Darling, you